Hello, welcome to another episode of Xa Talk Show. Today we are going to code Emac Lisp. We are going to write a program that validate all the matching brackets, may it be curly brackets, parentheses, or square brackets, or any of the Chinese brackets or Unicode brackets. So we're gonna check, there's no mismatched brackets. So that's one thing, and I'm gonna talk about my keyboards in the first 5 minutes or so. So this is Kinesis foam keyboard, brand new. Okay, I did a unboxing yesterday, 2 days ago. You should go watch it. And this is my ultimate hacking keyboard. Okay, and let me show this again. The king of keyboards. So this is Svalbard data hand, Svalbard. This is a fantastic, very advanced keyboard. So I'll be using it down the road. Not yet. Sorry about that. So we got the keyboard. So the foam keyboard got the trackpad. Now the trackpad is not so good. You see, this keyboard is Bluetooth. I showed yesterday, you go watch my video. Very elegant, very well designed and beautiful. But however, the track, so it, you can use it wired. Right now I'm using it wired, or you can use it with Bluetooth. You have two profiles to connect to two different devices. Okay. But the trackpad, when you connect with Bluetooth on Windows, it's not so good. I don't know if it's because Windows. I don't know if that's a general situation. Now, this is not just a normal trackpad. You see, a normal trackpad is just one position, and you can turn this into a normal trackpad, and I believe it will work well. But however, this is what's so-called multi-touch. Okay, multi-touch trackpad, which allows you to do gestures. For example, let's say Sawardi blog, I can 2 fingers scroll, it'll do scroll, and I can use 3 fingers to see all my windows. You see, for example, click on that, or I can show my desktop. Well, not that. Let's see, show my desktop. You see. And I can use 4 fingers to increase the volume up and down. You can see on the left corner. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see, 4 fingers. Okay, now 3 fingers to show my windows. Where do I want to go? I want to go, OBS. So you can see, so this is a multi-touch touchpad, like the ones on Apple. But it's not so good because when you connect with Bluetooth, sometimes there's a bit delay. I don't know if it's a Windows issue or it's just a general Bluetooth problem. Also, on the Mac, I haven't tried it on the Mac, but, according to the documentation by Kinesis foam keyboard, the Mac, Apple computers, they don't allow other third-party, trackpad, basically. So they don't allow gestures. So on Apple, they just want you to buy the Apple Magic trackpad or whatever, Apple's touchpad. So, which is bad news for this keyboard, because if you are using a Mac, then, then you don't have the full capability of this trackpad. This multi-touch precision trackpad. That's what they call it. So anyways, I'm gonna use this keyboard for a while. Okay, but today we are going to code Emac Lisp. If you have questions and comments, post it and pay me, okay? Donate to me, PayPal, Patreon, it's on xali.info. So the other thing I want to mention is that I'm gonna read the comments in a minute. Damsick, hello Damsick. So I updated my Kinesis foam keyboard, right now. So it's like, 10 pages, full detail, complete photos. Let's see if I can magnify. So you can see this is Kinesis Form keyboard. I have full detailed review here, including marketing blurb. You see, usually on my keyboard website, you'll see this section, marketing blurb. That is the part basically from the manufacturer, what they say themselves about this keyboard, which becomes important. Usually it's not so good because it's just marketing. Our keyboard is the best keyboard because it's the most comfortable and so on. But so usually it's not useful information. Well, part of it is useful, but part of it is just fluff. Okay. However, when time passes, it becomes important historical information. For example, if you look at, let me talk about this, just random chat a bit. Then we're gonna go on to Emac Lisp coding. Okay. So, for example, if you go to the history page, you see, and then let's say some of the keyboard, let's say this one, Macintosh Portable, 1989. Now, when you look back, this is 30 years old or 35 years old. You want to see the marketing blurb because you want to see how it was advertised. And you get lots of detailed information about what's the, ports, the technical name of the switches and so on at that time. So the marketing blurb, let's go back. Let's see which key. By the way, I have programmed my keys via the Power Toys. By the way, this Kinesis Form keyboard is not programmable. Anyway, so let's go back to marketing blurb. So the marketing blurb becomes important information as time passes. That is why I started to consistently add the marketing blurb, typically from Amazon. So anyway, so I did unboxing yesterday, so quick start and all the lighting, superb quality build, truly. Yeah, but the trackpad is got issues when you connect with Bluetooth. But however, when you click connect with USB, it allows you to also connect it wired. So you don't need Bluetooth devices. You can just use it as a USB. It works okay. It's a multi-touch trackpad. I especially like this 3-finger swipe. So that's a issue. So if it's not for me because I want the ergonomic, I want the fancy keyboard. I have many fancy keyboard. But if you want a beautiful keyboard, it might be for you. Okay, that's my summary of this Kinesis Form keyboard, and it's fairly expensive. Like currently $200. Yeah, fairly expensive. Yeah, okay, that's what I have to say about this. And also, it's not programmable. So this is just for average, people. So I programmed it, of course. Let me show you guys. So of course I program. Wait. Yeah, scroll up. Yeah, you see the touchpad scroll is not good compared to actual scroll wheel. You see, now I'm using can you see? You see, I'm using the trackpad, the trackball, the Nulia I reviewed a few weeks ago, last month. So when you use a mouse or trackball, the precision is very good, or if you play a game, But if you use a trackpad, even, the multi-touch, it's sometimes like you have to do it twice and, so that's the issue with the trackpad. In general, I don't like trackpad because trackpad, you rub your fingers all the time. And also you have the pronation problem. Like today's most mouse have some kind of slant, so it's more ergonomic. You want your hand this way because this way is more natural. Then you have the vertical mouse like that. Typical trackpad and mouse is like that. But with the typical trackball and mouse is like that. Vertical mouse is like that. But with a trackpad, your hand is like that, and you have to, rub your fingers all the time. So I don't like trackpad. But anyway, so that's kind of my summary of the Kinesis Foam keyboard. Okay, so let's use trackball, much more efficient. Yeah, also the other issue about trackpad is that you see it's a generic panel, which is not good. Okay, so let me show you an article about that. Hello guys, a bunch of people, hello. I'll answer the questions in a minute. So for example, by the way, there's an interesting story about Tesla, the Cybertruck that Elon Musk, let me tell you about that. So you go to design, okay, you go to the design page, keyboard design, and by the way, you can find Xali keyboard. Okay, so you can find my blog. There are over 1,000 articles on keyboard history, on design, on key switches, on all sort of, on keypads, programmable keypads, which I use, for example, this, my ultimate hacking keyboard. And so you have, trackpad, trackball, mouse, programming keys, or everything you need to know about how do you program the keys. If your keyboard is not programmable, you can use the Windows. For example, I want to tell you Power Toys. So for example, this Kinesis Foam keyboard is not programmable, but I have used Power Toys. Let me show you. So show key mappings. So you can see this is my key mappings, so for example, caps lock is doing escape right now. And you can remap a key yourself. So Power Toys is pretty good, though it's getting bloated. It's getting bigger and bigger. Or you can use auto hotkey. So I have a, tutorial and documentation like over on my website. Just search for Xali auto hotkey or Xali keyboard and you will find it. Okay, so let's close. So let's try to use the trackpad. So 2-finger click is right click. Okay, wait, you see 2-finger, then close this. Okay, it's kind of much more slower. And then so we talked about Kinesis Foam keyboard. Oh yeah, so there's a thing I want to tell you about design, about these panels. You see, the U.S. Navy, they have an accident. Their warship run into some commercial ship, and there's a made a big dent. And they try to find out why. Eventually, it's because of the graphical touch screen interface. This sucks donkey ass. Although, why does this happen? Because technology, made the touch screen, right? So you have so much, touch screen sliders and all that. And by the way, on Tesla Cybertruck, you have no control. It's just except this giant display screen. Everything is touch screen. That is very bad. Okay, so they discovered this touch screen control system is what caused the. You see what I made a mistake. Then it becomes that's a problem. You don't want touch screen. You want physical wheels and knobs. Okay. For example, here is another touch screen panel. This one is a SpaceX touch screen. No good. What you want, another picture of the SpaceX. So what you want is, this is no good. Yeah, let's go back to mouse. What you want is like these classic 1,000 wheels and knobs and sliders. Okay, that's what you want. Okay, this is what you want, because you can feel it. You can, for example, mouse wheel, I can feel the wheel, or trackball, I can feel the ball, or a mouse, in the case of mouse I move it, you want to be able to feel it. That's what your hand is for. You notice that touch, that classic, let's see if you can see me. There's a classic art, by Leonardo or something, human touch, that two fingers touch, because touch is the most essential thing. And any new things, you want to touch it, so you can feel it. So this is this is come back to the user interface. You want physical wheels and knobs. Okay, you don't want the code, the generic touch screen. Okay, that's about that issue. That's about the user interface design. Okay, so, and back to the foam keyboard. Yeah, the foam keyboard. Okay, shall we start to code Emac Lisp then? Or is that enough talking about keyboard? Did I miss anything? Yeah, okay, so let me answer the questions and say hi, and let's hop on to Emac Lisp coding. Hey, I saw your video. How is it going with the keyboard so far? Is it weird using a keyboard that is not completely split? Okay, so I mean, this is a feature of their design, so that is simple, one simple piece, elegant. I actually do like one single piece. So because when you have two pieces, then you got cables going around. Every time you go, you have to, and then you have to move, like foot, fidget, like a fidget spin. You have to adjust the position. So I do like the one single piece. Anyway, it's the design. You have pros and cons. If you have two pieces, or if you allow tenting, pros and cons. So this is supposedly, according to their website, Kinesis, they say it's entry level ergonomic. So it does provide split. That's why. So they put the trackpad in the middle. So you have white space. So you don't have like typical keyboard is like that. So, you have space in between. So that's the that's design by design, and I can use to it. I mean, it's sometimes I use it on my bed for now, so it's better than the one piece for sure. Of course, alternatively, for example, let me go here. So this is all the ergonomic keyboards. These are the main ones I talked about so much. For example, alternative design is like that. Instead of a big space in between, you have angled. So the advantage of that is that then your keyboard becomes more compact. This one is fairly wide, so your keyboard become more compact, but you don't have a mouse with it. So and also, for example, this is another alternative design. So yesterday I was looking for, and here is the Kinesis foam keyboard. So yesterday I was looking for, is there a Bluetooth portable keyboard with a trackpad and mechanical keys? So it does not, I don't seem to find it. Bluetooth, portable, and mechanical keys, and with a pointer device. So I don't seem to find it. This is Bluetooth, but there's no mouse with it. This is not Bluetooth. This is wired. Okay, so in some sense, this is kind of well, actually, I did find a Logitech. Oh yeah, so let me show you. I did find a device yesterday. This thing, Logitech Casa Pop. but it's expensive. It's $180. Well, I mean, but this one is $200, the kinesis form. So there you have it. So, they come with also multi-touch trackpad, so I suppose it's a competition. Yeah, so that's one I found. But the key switches, this is not, I don't think this is mechanical switch. Yeah, I don't think that's mechanical switch. That's the thing. Also for me, I don't think it's mechanical switch. And also for me, I really want lighter switches. So even this one at 50 grams is not light enough. So it's not for me for long-term use because I have RSI. So greetings from Ukraine. Wow. How's going? How's going Ukraine? Yeah, staggered. Okay, staggered. Yeah. Well, I mean, of course, I prefer grid, but staggered is you can it's not like a big deal. And hello from Iran. Wow. Amazing people from all over the world. Ukraine and Iran, sensitive locations. So hello from Iran and hi San Francisco. Hi, I believe you are the guy from Twitter. Like usually I don't know you guys unless you guys follow me and frequently comment or join my XR Discord. Then you talk every day. Then I'll know who you are. Greetings from France. Oh, France right now. France. Okay, right now is running Olympics. Okay, so what are your thoughts on recent ThinkPad keyboard 2? Well, I don't know about it. I have to look up. But I think we should start to code Emac Lisp, shall we? Or yeah, I think. Because, if I put a title Emac Lisp, some people come here, they expect Emac Lisp coding. They don't want, they are not necessarily interested in keyboards. 13 people. So anyway, let's do some Emac Lisp then. This diverse interest. Some people watch me for the for comedy. Okay, a lot of the 4chan people they come here to see based because I'm talking shit. But some people come to see me for my Emac Lisp expertise. They want to, they are Emacs fans. Some people come watch me for my programming. Some people come for my Wolfram language, Wolfram language code and functional programming and programming language issues. And some people want to hear my opinions on politics, which, by the way, I want to mention. A few days ago, about last week, there's my observation on Elon Musk and Venezuela situation. Venezuela, the United States of America, our country, is trying to do a coup. They tried and tried. Coup, meaning, oh God, sad. Meaning they have to do that to quite a few people, quite a lot. Sometimes, riot on the street, that means people die. Why? Because oil. Venezuela's got the biggest oil in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. And oh my God, when I talk about politics, a lot of people following me because I'm anti let's say the Democratic Party. I'm anti the social justice warriors. They want to say men can get pregnant. They want to insist putting on tampon in the bathroom, in men's bathroom, this kind of thing. So corrupt to a degree that it's very bad. They are trying to force it down your throat. Okay, so I'm anti this kind of crowd. So a lot of people who follow me are, we can kind of call them right wingers. They include roughly, like different people have different attachment to the meaning of these words. Right wing, what does it mean? To you it means this, to that guy it means another thing. Okay, but roughly they include the, U.S. Let's narrow down to USA because I'm American. Okay, I don't know so much about UK or other places. So in USA, right wing usually includes the conservatives, the Republican Party supporters, conservatives, Republican Party, Christians, American Christians, including these people, and include anti-social justice warriors, and minorly also include anti-war people, which is like classically the hippies in the 90s, like free speech, anti-Vietnam War, anti-war, love and peace and sex, that's hippies. So a lot of people follow me, the right-wing people, right? But there's one thing that's very annoying. That's China. Whenever it comes to China, lots of these people, they spread fake news about China. Why am I concerned about China? Because that's my blood. Okay, the Chinese blood flows in me, or like many of you, the white people blood flows in you. Okay, so then there's another issue. There's another race in USA, which is like running the town partially. Okay, let's not mention it. Well, I think maybe we should get on to Emac Lisp coding. Anyway, the thing very annoying me very much is that I follow the right wing people, and more technically, I follow those who actually speak the truth. Truth is very abused word. Like every politician is like, we want truth, but they want something else. But anyway, so to speak, I follow those people who truly speak what is true or according to their opinion. In other words, I follow people who have integrity. Okay, it doesn't matter what their policy is, what's their political view, or religion, or used to say whatever their creed or religion in USA. So I want to follow real information, truthful information, or honest opinions. Okay, I don't want, for example, as opposed to bots or agents. You pay me. You pay me $1,000, I say good things about you, or about the keyboard, or any. So I want to follow truthful information, and anti-war. Okay, I don't want this coup thing. The top leaders coup other countries to get money, mostly for themselves. Like why are they do that? It's very, very, very big money. Like how much do I pay you for you to do this thing for me? Is it 1,000? Will you do it? What about 10,000? But over here they are talking about billions and billions of dollars. If you are rich enough to buy a mansion, now you can buy an island. That's what they're talking about. So this, when it comes to China, many of these, not all, but many, these right-wing people, they are, oh, fuck China. They steal everything. Like they are brainless. They don't know anything. Okay, we must protect Taiwan. Oh, Jesus. Okay, maybe I should today's episode is not gonna be emac lisp anymore. I fucked it up. Okay. So these right-wing people, they follow all the fake news. You see, very interesting. When it comes to the social justice warrior issue, they dig. They dig deep. Well, let me talk about. You see, I follow these people. Okay, most of the people I follow are extreme good, truthful news. Okay, Mike Benz, he's a top expert on the deep state. Okay, Michael Schellenberger, he is basically telling in a factual manner. Okay, I don't follow any memes. For example, Pepe, MAGA, the Pepe MAGA, whatever the fuck. I despise those. Okay, or based shit, scums. They are there for the to get massive followers. They get money. I don't follow any of those. Okay, I follow people who really post insightful and rare information. Usually you don't see, which usually means they have to spend a lot of effort to get it. Like me talking about keyboard, you go to YouTube, typical T keyboard. They got 1 million followers. Hi, I'm Franco. Today I'm gonna sell you this keyboard. Oh, it's got they talk fast, glide like the Linux tech fuck. The Linux. Like they are better. They know better than you. And they use a bunch of jargons. You follow typical, they don't know anything deep about ergonomics, or the design. They don't know. But they make a sell. Their video is edited in 10 minutes. Nice equipment, nice cameras. Their cameras is 10 times more expensive than whatever shit I have. Okay, so you follow them. There's no information. It's just commercialization, or in other words, capitalism, USA style. You buy things, they get money. So, but anyway, back to politics. So I follow people who really have knowledge about the things they talk about. For example, this Glenn Greenwald is probably the most famous among them all. Some of you know, I mean, some of you don't. Hello, Chris. Thank you, Zheng. 你最喜欢的汉字是什么? It's asking me what's my favorite Chinese character. I don't have a favorite Chinese character. What kind of question is that? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite programming language? Typically, those are asked by beginners. I mean, by young people. What's your favorite philosophy? Are you pro capitalism or are you pro communism? Which one do you think is better? Young people are very much into this kind of thing. Are you an algebraist or are you a analyst? In mathematics, analysis versus algebra. Are you into discrete or continuous? The young people, they like to categorize. Like, are you a generalist? Are you want to be a specialist? Young people like programming or generalist versus specialist. Young people tends to go into those things, including me. When I was younger, when I was a hotshot, even when you are smart. Anyway, so back to politics. So I don't follow meme posters or anything. I follow people with real expertise, and I read them carefully. For example, let's say this guy, I check them carefully, just him, every day for a while to find out what is his nature. For example, the Glenn Greenwald, he's a famous journalist, for 10 or 15 years, the most widely known. Okay, so I check out the guy, know his nature, what area is he expert at, what kind of things he say, what is his area, okay, and what is the style he says it, okay. For example, I can tell you Glenn Greenwald, you know, he's a journalist, you know, he's also he's typically, you know, not the mainstream. I mean, he's a classically so-called today real journalist. He exposed crimes or misdeeds by government, by those very powerful. That's the classic meaning of journalist. So Glenn Greenwald is kind of the representative of that word, journalism. Okay. But okay, and I can tell you more about this guy. He's got, you know, characters, you know, like many aspects you can dive into the person. Is he a good person, bad person in general, or, you know, or specifically with respect to what? And, you know, for example, he's gay. Okay, he's gay, and I'm not gay. Okay, if you are gay, you are fine, but I'm not gay. Okay. So he's gay. So his mannerism is kind of gayish, you know. And he, for example, let's on the lighter side of the Glenn Greenwald, he's just whines, you know. Although he exposed a lot of very criminal and corrupt deeds of specifically USA politicians, you know, he for over 10 years. But every day he's just like whining about it. Like, what you gonna do? I mean, that's one of the thing. Okay. Anyway, so Glenn Greenwald is a classic journalist and a very good one, I would say. So every day today you see on the news, for example, a few days ago you have Olympics controversy, and then this week you have the riots in United Kingdom. United Kingdom, you got riot. So every day you got news, and you can check out Glenn Greenwald every day to know what's actually happening. You know, you don't have to believe him. You know, it's not like, oh, everything he says is true, but you can check it out, and usually it's good information. You know, at least in my opinion. Okay. So he will tell you, for example, Kamala Harris. You know, I'm not sure today, you know, my video is gonna be banned by Google. 17 concurrent view. Okay, no EMAG list today. Sorry. You know, it's really getting very bad. You know, Google can cancel my YouTube, or, you know, very bad. So, for example, Kamala Harris, she's running for president today. Oh my God, you know, I'm not going to go into details because then it's gonna be endless. But anyway, so that's why Kamala Harris is on the news. So you hear the news, and on the right side is this guy. We shall not mention the name. Okay, it's also on the news, for the past 2 years every day. So my point is, when you see the news, you want to know what's really going on. Glenn Greenwald, okay? You can check him out. Now, as opposed to on Twitter, you know, you go to on Twitter, or, you know, today it's called X, you know, or Elon Musk, you know, another controversial, you know, you go to Twitter or any Reddit, or, you know, you have these For You tab, algorithmically controlled. Then it's just endless shit, endless. Like you just scroll, you know, there's this drama, fighting, you know, not just politics. For me, mostly you see, because I don't follow this meme shit, but for other people, especially for you young people, you see TikTok, you see tits by the so-called influencers, white girls typically, most of them, okay, most of them successful are white girls, the TikTok kind of type, you know, today's Zoomers. What they do, basically, they just show you their tits, okay? That's basically it. You can see it on YouTube. You go to YouTube Shorts. Half of it is these white girls doing their things, a little dance or whatever. Okay, then you see, so social network today, you go, it's just washes your brain to the point that you get jaded. Like you don't know even what you are seeing. Like our hot dog guy, we have a guy on our Discord. His name is Hot Dog. You are a wimp. You are a nom because you don't dare. Because today's Zoomers, you are just a nom. You are online just to watch shit show and memes. You don't care about nothing. You don't know nothing. That's what's going on. And why did that happen? That because it's conditioned by these big people behind the scenes. You don't know, okay? Anyway, so back to, so today online, when you go to turn on your computer, you don't follow, I never follow anything that comes to me free. For example, this For You tab. I never go to the For You tab. If I have to, I go to the following. These are the people I actually follow. I never get any information that just popped up for me, comes to my door free. Okay? Like when you go to YouTube, the scum YouTube. Let's see. You'll see, a bunch of crap. Do I have to turn on? You have to turn on. Okay. Try searching to get started. Oh, what? Usually it pops up. I don't know why today it shows a blank page, but usually it just pop up a bunch of shit. What? That's interesting. Wow, this is new today. They don't pop up things like normally they do. What? Try searching to get started. Oh, this is new. I'm not sure what's going on. But for example, you can go here. Let me show you the situation. YouTube.com, okay? And by the way, this web design, you see these great things. That's one. I have an article on that. They started to do this about by now 7 years ago, around 2015 or so. Oh yeah, you need to turn on JavaScript so Google knows what color is your panties. Oh, okay, this is new. This is something new Google started to do. They just show a blank. Anyway, so let's not show it. So what I'm saying is that any social media, when you talk, do not follow whatever information that comes to you free. Okay, only follow whatever you actively seek. Okay, so find people. For example, this guy I kind of know somewhat because I've been following him for by now 2 years. I know his nature, what kind of things he posts, in what kind of style, what is his background, slightly at least, So that's what I recommend. You follow people. Don't just like For You, whatever, scroll by. You don't even know who is posting what, who is posting the thing you are watching. Instead, go to each person you follow. You can start by a few, and bookmark with the browser bookmark, not by whatever the social networks, save page, whatever, by your own browser, okay? So each day you read whatever people you follow. Pretty soon you'll know the nature of this person. Is his information valid? Or to what degree? Okay, is his opinion usually you agree with? or do not. You don't, you don't want always to follow pleasant things, like things you agree. Emax is the best thing. Xa is the most beautiful guy on earth. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most beautiful man on earth? It's Xa Li. Oh, yes, how true that is. Oh, it's somebody else? Go fuck yourself. So you don't want to always follow whatever pleasant to you. Okay, for example, let me go back to the China. If you are a white guy, you are a right-wing conservative or Christian, and a white guy, white man, and then when you see China steal everything from USA, oh, you are so happy. You go, you read one after another. That's no good, okay? Because you don't want to always do that. You want to actually try to see something whose opinion that's unpleasant to your sensories, okay? So you can see, so that diversifies your point of view, okay? So that's my kind of advice to like what you do on social networks, okay? Stop being a non, stop being a non-coward, and do not meme posting and random shit, okay? Random shit fuck. Like the young Miles Chun is one big scum grifter, okay? I don't follow him, okay? I don't follow this fuck. This scum. He's a right wing, scum on the right wing side. 1 million followers, okay? A scum. He just posts, whatever attract attention. And, for example, ridicule Kamala Harris every day and promote, this guy, this is one of another grifter from the right wing side. And, his name is Nick something. I shall not utter it. But whatever Yang posts is basically promoting him. I don't have to read it. I don't want something like that, okay? So this, and he's posting, sometimes violent, bloody drama videos and girls. There it comes, girls. Girls. My favorite thing, girls. The young Miles Chun, scum, okay? One big scum, very popular on the right side of things. So anyway, I recommend don't blindly follow. Get a name. Don't be a non-coward and pay. Okay, don't not free. Free is no good. Pay. For example, on Twitter, I paid. This is the receipt. Did you see that? You see that check mark? That's my receipt. I paid for it. Why do I pay for it? Because I believe Elon Musk, even though controversial in many ways, he's one of the richest people, controversial in many ways, but overall, I think him is reasonably good guy, okay? Now, you might have your opinion. Oh, Elon Musk, how can you possibly? He's the worst and whatever. Fuck. You don't know shit, okay? Elon Musk, although controversial, but overall, in my judgment, I studied Elon Musk the most in the past 3 years. I believe he's reasonably, a good person. And more importantly, he happens to be so rich, he's doing good things for America and for the entire earth. Elon Musk, okay? That is my opinion. So Elon Musk runs Twitter, and I decided, yes, I should pay. So that's why I paid for it. Okay? And so don't be a non, and don't follow, shit posting, comedy and joke are fun, of course. My I personally don't enjoy comedy much because I'm a schizoid personality. So when something typically is funny to most people, I don't find it funny. Okay, I just don't. It doesn't do anything. It's not funny to me. Okay, for things to be funny, usually it's dark humor or more involved nerd humor. I find it funny. Okay, most things I don't. So anyway, and follow people, actually know the people. Okay, get to know the people gradually. And one last thing, don't do anything drastic. Okay, some people who follow me, I'm sometimes persuasive. They think I'm a good person, or for whatever reasons. So I made some change, impact in their life, which is great. Thank you, guys. So, but don't do anything drastic. Okay, if you are right now a Zoomer, you are shit posting every day, like lots of my followers. Lots of my followers. Let's see, Go Ksali, 4,000 followers. Many of them, they don't use real names. They have anime pictures. A lot of them. Okay, so anime. Like, oh, this is verified. Wait, all these are verified. Let's see, unverified. Okay, then it becomes small. You can see right away the difference. Well, except this guy. Okay, this is great. Lisp and AutoCAD guy. Anyway, so my point is that don't do anything drastic. Okay, listen. If you like what I said, keep it in mind. Change it maybe slowly. Okay, don't do. Don't. Oh, I'm gonna. Something. Because it may, do you no good. Okay. Today is kind of started talking about politics, randomish, and when you talk about that, lots of followers, much more than my usual. Because Emac, Lisp, and coding, programming is technical, and usually technical, your audience shrinks by tenfold, literally. If you talk about sex, girls, gender, how to get a girlfriend, oh my God, everyone wants to know your opinion. That's a common characteristics of humanity. Okay, nothing special about that. Okay, and I just hope today's video I don't get banned by Google. Google is gonna strike. Very corrupt situation today. It's so bad today. It's really bad in USA and other white man countries. The Canada, Australia, and United Kingdom. They are basically following the USA's corrupt politicians. Big money. The wheel of fortune. But even when you are the most powerful, if you are let's say the evil lord, that's kind of the white man's concept, especially American, the evil lord. Either it's a good guy or the evil lord, like the Darth Vader. Even if you are the most powerful, your power do not last forever, judging by history. Okay, so assuming what I say is true, that the USA, the top leaders, some are, leaders nominally, some are covert. They are leading the country, but you don't know who they are. Okay, they are very corrupt, according to me, in a very critical condition right now. So they are doing all these kind of things, but the power will not last forever. Okay, for certain, And let me just, the most important, I mean, the most serial things going on is the war things, okay? That's where thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s people die. Innocent people, like your mom, your dad, your brother, but they are dying, but they are not your family. They are somewhere else. You cannot possibly feel their pain. Like I'm coding, I'm enjoying my Starbucks, and suddenly, whoosh, boom, my neighbor died, and I lost an arm. That's what's happening. That's what's going on, okay? But it's not your family. It's not here, so you don't know. We just enjoy YouTube. And we enjoy talking about genders. Is it good or bad to have a tampon in men's bathroom? Let's have a debate. Hey, Joe Rogan, invite me. Let's have a debate. Hey, the bunch of fucking debate. Let's go on TV. Let's make money. Hey, cause I'm gonna invent who wants to come to my show. Let's have a debate. Hey, there's the guy Destiny. Hey, Destiny, come on. Let's debate whether men should have, whether men is women. Are they equal? Are they equality? So you can make money. You'll be more famous, and I can make money. I'll be more famous. Okay, I think that's it for today. Pretty sad. Okay, so yeah, so my final say is stop fucking around. Find a goal. Don't fuck around. Don't waste time. Try to not to be a non-coward. Pay for things you like. Follow people. Don't follow the social network. The streams. Whatever comes to your door, information. Really make friends. Follow people you really are interested, or may it be programming, may it be politics, or maybe whatever you do. Try to know the people and determine what kind of people they are. And also including all news sources, New York Times, CNN. Try to find out what's their nature, or whatever news website. It may be a new one. And meanwhile, do something that benefit you. Okay, I do not recommend contributing to the open source, whatever, socialism. Code for yourself. Okay. Okay, so I think that's it. So let me read the questions quickly, and we shut down. It's 1 hour today. He's rich because the bug in financial market. Have you tried going to therapist? Have you think autism is a Hyperborean trait? So do you think autism is a Hyperborean trait? What is Hyperborean? In the default state of all humanity. Okay, hello, YouTube once again didn't tell me that you were streaming today. Oh, YouTube didn't. Oh shit. Okay. So do you still plan to have kids like you mentioned a long time back? I mentioned like last month, I believe. Not a long time back. Yeah, but I need a blonde to have kids, okay? But right now my situation is my wife is too old, and I have to go through my wife in order to fuck a blonde. I really do want to fuck a blonde because because the white girls, oh my God, Jesus, they are they are the love of my life. Okay, the white girls. Debate a blue hair feminist. That's good. Hey, Jorman. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and do not forget to donate to me, of course. Chick-ching, chick-ching. Now I need to talk about this topic for 1 hour. You know, other people talk about pay for like 5 minutes in their YouTube. Today's video is sponsored by you. You go to Sally.info and scroll all the way down, and you got this coupon, this free coupon, and there's a feature with this coupon. You don't have, there's no code, okay? You just click this Amazon gift card me, and I sanction you that you are a good man. Oh, Amazon gift card. Oh, $50. That's good. That's good. Bye.